Everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Gentleman Code. I am your boy Chris. This is my man Ben, Jonathan. Shout out to my man Grand Tone, Sean the Legend. We out here at the beach, we just chilling, taking in the sun and the sights. Everybody good? They good? So listen, I want you guys, like Randall said, get your tea, go to the bathroom, get you some snacks. Because when we come back, we're going to get into it. We have a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about. I think that it's going to touch a lot of people. So, here we come. Gentleman Code Chronicles.
I just had to make that observation. Carry on. This is the topic we want to talk about. We want to talk about men's health. The stress of men's health. As you can see, me dealing with Chris here, my stress level is up here. So, anybody has stress? Well, I guess we all got stress. We black men, right? Yeah. So my stress has affected me now that I am on high blood pressure and a water bill. You got that from the doctor? Yeah. Water bills? You get prescription water bills? I never knew that. I'm saying I never knew that. Wow. What did you learn? Right. I didn't know that. It's easy for people to say don't stress over stuff all the time. How do you handle stress? Me? I know it's not healthy, but I like it. And the reason why I do that is because... Wait, why you say it's not healthy? Because people say we sleep all the time. I heard that before you got somebody breaking. But that ain't me. I know that ain't it. You trying to take a shot. I know that ain't it. No, sir. No. No, what time? We got your box in. You can't go there. Well, to be honest with you, I'm still learning today. I went with people but especially like I had to leave. What happened to I'm thinking, okay, I need to put down and I was drinking it periodically. And every time I was drinking it, it was the restroom. I didn't know it was what happened, I was in the shower and I just was weak and sweating. What happened was, I fell out in the shower, I got myself in the car, I drove myself to the hospital, and the doctor said, how did you get outside the road? He said, no, how did you get here? We're at the beach right now. So we did x-rays and stuff, they found I had 2 big holes in it, I was passing blood and getting blood and all that, so that was due to stress. The doctor told me the main thing, he said, I don't know what you're dealing with, I don't know what you're stressing about. He said, but stress will kill you. He
said, and I hate to say it to you like this, but you have to choose where you want to live or die. And I mean, he said it, and he didn't pull no punches, it is what it is. So I've learned that my dad always said the same, you can't do nothing. You can't do anything about the situation. Why stress it?
I've read a lot of them. I've read in several places. Stress actually literally takes years off. Just years off. Especially if you don't get it checked out, or you don't understand the cause of stress. We call it stress scores or whatever. Find out what the problem really is. Deal with it on a regular basis. It's like walking with a pen and shit.
Yeah.
It's there, but you just don't have time to reach down and take the pen out, that kind of thing. It's just that's what happens. That's what stress is. And shooting blood pressure up, cause all kinds of stroke. Also, it's awesome. I mean, it's black men, white men also, but especially white men. We behind the 8 ball for most part.
But see, I think the big thing for us is taking stress too. We eat a lot. Then it causes a whole other set of problems. Diabetes, high blood, I mean, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, especially as black men, we love grease. I don't know to speak for myself. And I know the more I get, like I had a friend who was the age, they both had heart attacks. That, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's really a problem.
I mean, technically we get to that age. It's no hiding from it. Whatever you did in your past is coming to testify for your future for sure. So one way or the other, you eat too much grease at night or whatever, and you get bad dreams. Most cases, bad dreams. Second of all, your heart is working overtime while you see stress. So where's the rest coming? It really doesn't come because you got to get back up. You see a man, do what you got to do. But for me, I'm learning as I get older. I watch my levels of how high my plate is. I gotta watch. It's a whole lot of things you gotta watch now. Well, actually, I should have been watching before. Then we'll probably be in the situation we'll probably get now, especially as black people. But I mean, I know it goes across the board.
You gotta play catch up.
Yeah, but now you gotta figure out a way to rectify the situation.
Right.
How do you get back to where you're supposed to be? And then that'll help you. Of course, your blood pressure will come down. Maybe you can come up with meds or whatever.
Let me ask you a question. Because Van touched on something a couple of weeks ago, and the whole thing about depression. So, do you think when you went through the whole depression stage, do you think it was caused by stress too? Well, we're going to answer that when we come right back from this break. See you in 2 seconds. 1, 2.
So we are back, and as you see, we done changed locations. We're still at the beach, but brothers, we gotta sit down. So Chris, you was
you guys sit down.
well, both y'all still sitting. So you asked me a question just before we went to break.
The question that I asked was, when I don't know if people know, but you did a segment on depression, which is very interesting because I can relate. And I think a lot of people could relate because it was a very, very, very good conversation. But when you went through your episode going into depression, do you think that stress contributed to that?
No. I've been dealing with depression since I was 14. At 14, you don't got no stress, really. It was more of a mental thing compared to me being stressed. The stress didn't come until I got much older. Children, life, wife,
right.
Job, RG&E, responsibility. Yeah, that's when stress really hit me. You go and pay RG&E and then get home, there's one in the mail.
Yeah, know that too. I think with me, just to piggyback what you were saying, I think because I went through the whole depression stage too, and to be honest with you,
I'm still dealing with it.
I'm still dealing with it to a certain extent. I'm learning now at my age how to really deal with depression. Because if you're not careful, depression will have you on top of this building somewhere. Like what was me? You know what I mean?
I think it's better now because I have said it openly, publicly, compared to just dealing with it silently, because of the stigma or the platform of the church. You know, that we got to be perfect, we got to look a certain way.
I can't stand it.
And you know, you got to be a certain way because either you're a preacher or you're saved. You know, so you're not supposed to deal with these strongholds.
I think not even just the church. I think people in general, they kind of look down on it. Like, you know, you going through this, get over it, and get better. Instead of just saying, you know what, let's talk about it. Because a lot of people are going through some deep stuff, and they don't have an outlet. Like even at work, when I'm dealing with my young men, all they want to do is have somebody listen to them. You know what I mean?
And in the church, there's so many pastors who have committed suicide because they were depressed.
Right.
And
or walked away from the church.
That because they didn't want the people to look down on them. So it was easier for them to just in life than to just deal with it.
I mean, I've never dealt with depression to that level, to that extent in my own personal life. I've seen people dealt with it. I know people have dealt with it clinically depressed, as they call it. And my thing is, if you have a problem, church or no church, it doesn't even matter. I mean, because at some point, you're gonna go to yourself and you're gonna say, look, I don't care what problem I have. If the church can't help me, I got to go find help.
Right.
Simple as that. I got to find help. I mean, we can use a whole lot of things that we want to throw behind. Well, you know, the church look down on it. My friends look down on it, or whatever. Man, I need help. I need help. I'll go where I got to get help for help. Now, I will say one thing. If, like you say, pastors have committed suicide, dropped the ball and just went off the deep end, so to speak. And they have done that. I've known some that have done that also. But at the same time, pastors are people. Pastors are human. I say pastors are people in the church. And a lot of times we want to, I'm talking from a church perspective now, we want to brush everything up under the rug and just hope we can just stomp it down until it go away. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, because as soon as you stomp it down, in one place, it comes back up in another place. There is a problem that's going to arise somewhere else due to depression. Back to your original question. Like I said, I've never dealt with depression per se, but I do know that stress will send you into a depression.
You ain't lying.
Now, depression might not send you, might not be attached to stress that way, but stress will send you into depression. That I'm almost positive that will.
To depression, to a bottle, to a pipe.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. A lot of things. Wherever you can find your out.
But okay, so my question to you is this: as men, how do we deal with? I don't want to say get over it, because some people just really don't get over it. But how do we deal functionally with depression or stress? How do we deal with it the right way? Because a lot of people think if they drink, that's the right way to do it. Or because I think if you're drinking and you're doing drugs, it's kind of suppressing it. It's still there.
It's still there.
So
It's not being dealt with.
yeah. So what's the healthy way?
I went to a therapist. I still go to a therapist. No, they not from the church. I went somewhere that, if needed, somebody can prescribe me some medication.
Right.
But I go every Thursday. Yeah. She asks questions. It's a release for me.
We had a conversation.
Did we ever?
We had a conversation.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. We was going back and forth, and I'm gonna say this on the show, because he was saying, I don't think he was on that live that night. Yes, she was on the phone. He probably didn't hear it. Okay, so he was saying he goes to see a therapist, right? So I said it's like going to see a priest. He said no. I said same thing. You're talking to somebody. So my question was, what's the difference between a priest and a therapist?
I think his wife summed it up really nice. A therapist prescribes medicine.
Right.
The priest is supposed to give godly counsel. So me
That's
going
true.
to therapy, I'm looking for medicine. I've never been to a priest to sit and tell, confess.
But the
my
medicine
sins.
might be just having somebody there to listen. Because you're not always getting prescribed a
Some.
pill.
So, I'm on antidepressants.
Now let's clarify something. We're talking about two different things: stress and depression, right?
Right.
Right. Now I can speak to stress. I can't really speak to depression.
Okay.
But I do know, for me, how I deal with stress is I have to find balance.
Okay. That's good.
Stress normally comes when there is no balance. Something's out of kilter, and you have to find balance. What do I mean by balance? You cannot let one part of your life overrule another part of your life.
That's good.
You got to find some way to make it all work, make it all gel. Take for instance, if you have a really stressful job, then you have to find. It's the yin and the yang. You have to find what gives you the most pleasure, what takes your mind off of things,
Right.
what gives you some relief from it. I like to golf. I like to golf. I like to run or walk or whatever I do. I like to drive. Whatever I got to do, listen to music. That whatever's going to give me that relief from stress.
Right.
That's what I do to balance out my life. Otherwise, what happens if you get too much stress? We've been county lockup for hitting somebody or
That's
anything
true, though.
else.
That's
We
true.
be under the jail,
That's true.
and they wonder what happened to the preacher. Preacher done beat up everybody.
Yeah, right.
He done
And
laid
then,
hands on everybody.
and then, but see the thing you said something about preacher, and then people are looking down on the preacher. I thought he was a man of God, but he's human.
He's a human.
But then you have a lot of pastors. Okay, they're giving out counsel. Well, where do pastors go to get counsel?
Again, that's what you have to do. I mean, now understand now, from a spiritual nature, I go to God.
Right.
I pray.
Right.
I talk to God about it. But from a reality standpoint, I talk to God while I golf. You follow what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
I got there's a reality, a realness, a human side of my dealing with stress. Now again, this is not depression. I've never dealt with depression before, so I can't really speak to depression. But from a stress standpoint, yeah, that's what I do. I find my balance. I find my sheep.
You know what I just started doing? And I used to do it when I was young.
My
The cheek. That was funny. Do it one more time.
No.
Do it one more time. You what?
Go.
The cheek?
Come on, the
Oh,
moment's fast.
I missed it. But you know what I just started doing?
Rewind.
I did it when I was young, and I stopped because I thought it was too corny, whatever. But the other day, no, it's not smoking weed. Oh my God. Ain't about smoking no weed. Listen, weed ain't like it used to be back in the day, though. But
I wouldn't know. I've never smoked it.
He said no. He just said no. I did. I used to smoke. But they got all kind of stuff. Loud, sour. It don't even smell right no more. It's strong. Like,
Come on, what you supposed to
I
say?
don't know. Y'all
anything.
smoke.
No, you like,
what
come on, Will,
what
back
you,
in.
what you,
Right.
look, son, I told one boy, I said, boy, you smell like skunk. You smoking death?
Y'all don't see what we see, but the cameraman cheesing hard.
Somebody know that's sour. I said, yeah, it's sour, stank, nasty, everything. I forgot what I was gonna say.
So, on that note, let's take a break, and we're coming right
What was
back.
I gonna say?
It was something about weed.
Nah, what about no read? Hold on. What's up, y'all? Listen, me back, right? They still laughing because I forgot what I was gonna say. So Jonathan, I think it was weed related. You know, weed related.
It was weed related.
Okay, I don't smoke no weed. Okay, I've been delivered. I don't do that. Plus, it's too strong. That stuff. But like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I think what I've just started back. I thought it was 20 when I was, coming up, and I bought some the other day. Coloring. Like a coloring book. Really? Yeah. I bought some crayons. No, honestly, I'm telling you.
That's a type of therapy.
Listen, I bought a coloring book. I bought one. It was a book with like this different animals and stuff. And I was coloring a bunny, and I really enjoyed it. I just sat there. That's funny.
Just to see big old Chris Sumner in the house coloring.
Would you rather color or just lose my mind?
all I know is stay in the line.
Stay in line.
Just
Right.
stay in the line.
And keep that in the house.
Listen, I done got nice. I done shared.
you nice.
Yeah,
Oh, you nice.
said it
Oh,
now.
you nice
You're
now.
nice now. Right. Yeah,
Oh, your color is
Y'all heard it
Listen,
here
listen,
first.
Listen, either I
If
color
Chris don't answer your phone
or I'm
call,
blazed up.
because he's at the house coloring.
I'm coloring, so what? Hey man, I put on some nice jazz. Now that's another my music. That's another outlet.
that's
Like,
what
and I will put on some music and drive, and I'll be like, where I'm at, because it'll take you to another place.
But again, you have to find what it is, and our women have to allow us to find what that is.
True.
Otherwise, they'll lose us quicker than anything. I mean, the last thing you want to do is be the reason why he
Right.
didn't make it.
Say it again. Say it again.
It's a silent killer.
That's
That's
true.
you got
You gotta have a woman that
did high blood pressure and heart
Yeah.
attack. I mean, that's that silent
Man,
killer.
listen.
That's what does it. And among black men, especially among black men, it's high. The rates are very high. I wish I had some numbers for you, but they are really high.
in my family. What you laughing at?
I did. I wish I had some numbers.
He's serious too.
I know he is.
He's serious. That man talking about he wish he had some numbers so you can educate the people. You laughing at this man?
Because my mind went somewhere.
Star Jones, here we go. But anywho, that I think you said something about a woman. It's important to have the right woman that can help you, not criticize you, but help you in that process. Because it can make or break your relationship.
I mean, you know she's down for you at that point.
Right.
She's trying to get rid of you. That's another story.
Right.
She's gonna say, "Oh, you need to go do something." She just jump all over you for whatever reason, any reason. But
Or what if
if she's really in your corner, she's gonna say, "Okay, we're going to the doctor. We're gonna get checked
There you
out.
go.
We're
There
gonna
you go.
find some stuff out. Find out what we need to do to make this right."
Right.
That's what she would do. And I would imagine we would do that for our women also. You know, if they have those same problems, they do have those problems. You know, we say, "Okay, well, maybe what we got to do. What do we have to do to make this right? Because I'm not going down this road. I'm not doing life by myself if I don't have to."
That's it. And it's important to make sure you have a healthy relationship. All that other stuff is I don't understand how people could be in relationships and they argue all day like it's normal. You wake up, brush your teeth, right?
Now, it may be normal for them.
Yeah, it may be.
I said it before. Sometimes people deal with dysfunction for so long they think they dysfunction is really function.
But it may not be dysfunction to them. What works for them works for them. Right.
Yeah, I mean, some people like fighting and making up.
Like, pow! I love you.
Some people love doing that. That's
And she
that's
may
the
feel
dynamic.
if he don't
That's how
hit
they
me,
roll.
he don't love me.
That's how they roll.
That may be wrong to us or outward.
Valentine's Day, what do you do for you, girl?
Black
You
in
choke me
my
out.
eyes.
You choke me out. I love that nigga.
Stop.
What you do for him? What you do for him?
Check, please.
I hit him with a bat. And I ain't even call the police.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, it's important that us as men. Why you laughing?
Just the thought of getting hit with that bat. I'm
Hit with a bat. Who got hit with a bat?
Go ahead.
Oh. Whoever get hit with a bat, y'all leave. If a man is beating you with a bat, or you beat him, or a woman beat you with a bat, bro, leave, bro. You ain't no
Get
punk.
beat, period, leave.
Man, let me tell you something. Nah, I ain't gonna say too much information.
You're down.
You down? You down? Listen.
Man down.
Listen. Again, we appreciate
Water zone here in Beach Park will be closing in 10 minutes. At that time, we ask you to please leave the water. And if you borrowed anything from the lifeguards, please return.
we ain't in that dirty water. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. That's what they're telling you. But again, we appreciate everybody that supports us. Shouts out to everybody that supported the last episode with Lovely Warren. That was crazy. That was crazy. It was wonderful. Shout out to Sean P, the legend. Shout out to Van Tone. That's a Van Tone. Grand Tone. Take us out. Because I'm tripping right now.
Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you next time. God bless.
And I ain't even smoking.
It's the weed.
Oh, you gonna walk away? Peace.
We are here still at Shalop Beach. stand in front of avids. You should be at our age if you watched our last show. But you only live once.